All right. Day 4. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Of, shiny hunting. Of shiny month. Let's get the music going. I also need to change the name of the stream as well. My hat. Ah, thank you, Corey. I'm gonna be taking off and putting on my coat over and over again. Alright, did I catch it? Can I share Blissey EX? Oh yeah, go for it. I did not catch it. I got another doctor. Pepper that I will not spill. No, I won't. Hey, Quagsire was caught. Like a perfect beer pour with that one, too.
Nope.
Doing a bit of item lotto in Scarlet. What art all of y'all up to? What are you doing? Doing D-Max raids for Latios. Found a shiny Fracture earlier. Getting EXP candy. A run of Hades 2. Playing Spa Service and Pokemon Puzzle League. Trying to hatch a shiny Veluza. Playing Salmon Run. Currently in Chapter 8 of Yakuza 3. Enjoying chicken and rice. Ooh, that sounds yummy. That sounds simply scrummy. About to play Warframe. Heard good things about that game. Amazing to see like which live service games have had longevity. From the MMOs like World of Warcraft and like Final Fantasy to like, because Warframe is a third-person shooter, right? It's an MMO third-person shooter. It's kind of like Destiny in a way. Did Maple Story get a sequel, or did it get, like, re-released? I don't remember exactly how that worked. Guild Wars 2 is still going strong, and they're about to come up with a new expansion? Wow. What's the rarest Yu-Gi-Oh card you own? I don't pay much attention to that. It used to be there were two I had. I had the... Oh, God. Hey, easy. That's not a toy. Lost my train of thought. Some really odd news. China's getting a Oh, we're talking about my rarest Yu-Gi-Oh card. It was a Dark Magician that was a reference to the old Bandai print. I ended up trading that to Chilled for cards that I wanted to use more. And then I also got a secret rare, I don't remember the full title of the card, but it was Water Enchantress. Traded that one to Chilled as well because he uses the adventure engine. I needed to see if Tempest Magician is banned in Master Duel, because I learned that you can. I learned that with proper spell counter investment, you can run a Wicked Burn strategy with it. And since I play Endymion, seemed like a good choice. I know it's banned in the TCG, but it's not banned in the OCG. And Master Duel is like a weird, like, amalgamation of TCG and OCG ban list, since it's a worldwide game. Having two... There's technically three with Master Duel. Still wild to me how Max C is unbanned and unlimited in Japan. Is it limited at all in Master Duel? Because it really should be. Been loving your your Path of Radiance playthrough. Can we expect more suit? Oh, was he instigating? Manatee. Alright. Let him play it out. You did this to yourself, Manatee. Careful, you two.
Nope.
Tempest Magician is banned in Master Duel. Dang. What's Max C's gimmick? Careful. Discard it from your hand, and every time your opponent special summons, you draw a card. It's basically card of safe return, but for your opponent.
No, do not safe. You're not.
Thank you. Where's...
No.
Except Manatee ran out right after him. Do you need any help? Okay. Manatee tried to take a toy that he's not supposed to have, because he keeps eating the pieces of it and throwing up. Fun fact, Effect Failure was introduced as a way to stop FTKs as shown in 5Ds when Yusei used it to stop an FTK. What anime-exclusive archetype would you like to see for real? For me, it's Lightning from Brains and his Armatos Legio. I don't know which ones are and aren't, like, anime-exclusive. The way Armatos played in the anime seemed nuts. I do want to learn at Ignister, though. Because that seems like a fun, thing to learn. Legio cars need judgment arrows, which we will never get. You never know. We could get Link Magic at some point. I can imagine they would I imagine they would sit on that for as long as possible, because once they introduce Link Magic, then it's all over. Matthew the Skunk, thank you for the raid. Can you calm down? Let Christian enjoy his toy. Something, the fact that I maxi challenged an Exodia deck and won. I've told this story at least a half dozen times.
Nope.
Fluffles and Fright Furs are used with Terlaments. Okay, Bunny, you can play with that one. It just took you a long time to get with the one that you wanted. Playing a little Placid Plastic Duck Simulator since it's on PS5 now. Interesting. Are there any elemental heroes that are anime exclusive? I don't know. The Vision heroes were manga exclusive for a while. I guess technically the God Neos fusion card is anime exclusive, because God Neos is an effect monster in the actual TCG. Is Astra's Elemental Hero available? You're talking about, oh, what is it? I forgot what its name was, but yes, it is available. Uses the same materials and everything. No, not Destiny Hero. It's the it's the other, like, Flame Wingman. The alt fusion of Flame Wingman. And Shining Flare Wingman, for that matter. Phoenix Enforcer, yes. But you're being a little troublemaker tonight.
Nope.
Oh, I was maybe I am thinking of Neos Wise Man. Yeah, oh god, yeah, Dark Phoenix Enforcer, such a pain in the butt. I wish, and I know it's never going to be unbanned, because after the Master Rule changed to where the only extra deck monsters that were limited to the extra monster zone and to the arrows that Link or the zones that Link monsters pointed to were Link monsters and pendulum monsters summoned from the extra deck. The Heavy Metal Foe's Electromite is like one of my favorite cards in Master Duel. Because essentially it's like, hey, do you immediately want to get Astrograph Magician on the field? Evening, hope things are good. They're going well. I saw you here earlier before DT draws. I'm sorry I didn't say hi.
Nope.
What was it? Astrograph Magician plays really well with the Mythical Beast engine. But you can't have that. Favorite horse Pokemon? There are a lot. Galarian Ponyta is really cute. Sky Striker is nuts. With how much it relies on spell cards being in the graveyard, it actually might pair pretty well with some of the spell counter monsters. Hi, bud. I'm not giving you that toy. You throw up when you chew on it. What OST is being played? Xenoblade 3. Soon to be Xenoblade 1. Either he smells something interesting or there's a bug in the room. Blasting the Ruins would be good for a spell-only deck. In such a counter-heavy meta, it's hard to pull it off. It would essentially be like how Exodia decks like cycle through their entire deck in order to be able to get them. You just do that until you drew all three Blasting of the Ruins. Set those, then your opponent's draw phase, just activate all of them. What number are we going for tonight? 2150. Can you pull it off turn one? There are some... What the heck are you doing? There are some cards that allow you to activate traps from hand, but I don't think you can activate all 3 of them from hand. Or if you could, it's very difficult.
Nope.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You're being a goober. It'd be easier to buy more luxury balls, so in case you missed the glitch, forget you still have some. There's only one in the entirety of one playthrough of a Gen 3 game. There are none in Pokemon Colosseum. I transferred this from a copy of Emerald because the only luxury ball is in a sunken ship. Hi. You're such a cutie bug. Trying to think, around like the GX era of Yu-Gi-Oh! One of my friends played a stall deck that was, God, it's pretty much like he was really into Magic the Gathering. So when we ended up playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With him, his first stat was like, okay, what's the best way for me to win against the casual decks that you guys are throwing at me? GX era is the extent of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Knowledge. Yeah, because like it was before the new mechanics were introduced. And I'm trying to think of like how the master rules worked exactly. Because I can't remember at what point. Darth Phazon, thank you for the raid. A boop. I can't remember at what point they made it so that the person going first doesn't draw a card on their draw phase. On their first draw phase, rather. Back when the extra deck was just the fusion deck. That is correct. GX was the last time 4Kids dubbed the show. Yeah, then it got picked up by the Pokemon Company. Yeah, whatever master rule they introduced pendulum summoning on, it wasn't that it was in that the pendulum cards were played in the spell or trap zone. They had their own zones. And then later when they were like, maybe we should, like, pendulum was basically like the peak of them being like,
nope,
of the most complicated mechanics in Yu-Gi-Oh. And like after that they were like, we gotta pull back. And now link summoning is incredibly simple. Sorry, keeping an eye on the dogs. Go ahead and close my door, just so he doesn't, like, keep pestering Christian. Thank you. How exactly does link summoning work? So each link monster has a different link rating, which is shown off by the amount of arrows that are surrounding the card's portrait. And it'll have a summoning condition. Usually, it'll either be exactly a certain amount of monsters, or at least a certain amount of monsters. And what you need to do in order to summon them is you take like the cards from the field and put them in the graveyard equal to the number of links the monster has, unless you're using a link monster as link material, in which case the amount of links that it has counts as additional monsters. So for example, you have like 2 normal monsters and you use both of those to summon a link 2. That link 2 brings out a 3rd monster. Then you could use the link 2 and the normal monster to either summon a link 2 monster or a link 3 monster. Unfortunately, you can't choose how many links are used. So if you had a Link 4 monster and you wanted to send more cards to the graveyard, you couldn't be like, okay, I'm gonna summon this Link 4 by putting this Link 4, this Link 2, or rather, this Link 4 and 2 of these normal monsters in the graveyard to do that. It's a Link monsters count as either one. The other count as one material or the amount of materials of their Link rating. Treat it as the full Link count or a single Link count, exactly. I understood none of that. So think about how polymerization works, or rather, contact fusion would probably be a better comparison.
Nope.
Because contact fusion, like the summoning conditions are like you move the cards from like wherever they are. Link monsters, they have to be on the field, but for contact fusion, it could be like it depends on the fusion monster. You move those from like wherever. And you summon a monster with a Link rating, except instead of the fusion monster having like specific materials, they're usually pretty generic unless they're like part of a specific archetype, or if they're like a specific type of monster or a specific attribute, that kind of thing. So like IP Masquerena is a good example of a generic Link 2, because its material I think is just it's either 2 monsters or 2 effect monsters. So you send 2 monsters from the field to the graveyard, and you summon IP Masquerena to the extra monster zone. And the first Link you summon, you have to summon to the extra monster zone because they changed how summoning works in that regard. Just for like monsters and face-up pendulum monsters in the extra deck. And I'm trying to make this sound easy, and it's not. It's I will say it's a lot easier than pendulum summoning. Link monsters sound super hard. They're honestly, like, it's hard for me to explain it. It's a lot easier to see it in practice. It's a lot easier to do it in practice than it is to explain it. It's a very visual style of playing the game. I like how someone's... Wait, where is it? Just go back to synchro summoning, same level and adding. Link monsters are supposed to slow the game down and they increase the speed dramatically. And then after that, they just kind of gave up. Konami just kind of gave up on it. It's like, screw it. Be down for a Master Duel stream if it's just you playing your Ojama deck. Maybe I'll do a little bit of like some like bonus like post shiny hunting Master Duel after this. Because then I could show off like how Link summoning works. Play my Ojama deck or my Endymion deck. Can't go out there, bud. You're being too spicy. Link did slow things down for a bit, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Here's what didn't help.
Nope.
Was like they were like, okay, this will slow the game down. And then in the Yu-Gi-Oh! In the Link Brains Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime where they introduce Link monsters, they go nuts! They go nuts with how much stuff they do! Both Blue Angel and Go Onizuka were playing S-tier decks. Yeah, it was, yeah, Goki's were like a really high tier, deck. Was it the Marincess cards that Blue Angel was playing? Or are you talking about her previous deck? The one that did, like, the one that was, like, meant to annoy you with little bits of, oh, Trickstar. I didn't think you were talking about Trickstar because that's just meant to annoy you with very little amounts of burn damage. She beat Playmaker until the story said she had to lose. She had the OTK. Wow. Iron Plus with the 67 months of tier 1 saying, just now I got Melba to S rank. Nice! Thoughts on Playmaker as a protagonist? Hard to read. Which I think means that he's a good pair with I, because I is very hard to read as well. Playmaker is like if Yusei did nothing but sit at his computer all day.
Nope.
The Grim Keeper with the 9 months of Prime saying, I'm feeling pink Zyre tonight. I hope so. Yeah, Lightning Storm is still I wouldn't call it as much of a staple as like some other cards nowadays, but very useful for disrupting a turn 1 board. The other parts of 5 King should I attempt next? Golza, Super COV, Gankyu, or Rakubus. I mean, I'm personally a really big fan of dodge tanks in Monster Rancher in general, and I think Gankyu makes a really good one if you really commit to its speed investment. Lightning Storm is still a staple. Okay, assuming they don't negate it. Yeah. I do love how it's like, you know, oh, you've got what the hell is her name? The one hand trap that like everybody uses when you're trying to add cards from your deck to your hand. Ash Blossom. Like Ash Blossom was everywhere, and then they invented the Ash Blossom counter and called by the Grave. Then they were like, you know what? There are three cards we banned. What if we put them all into one card and made the activation for it conditional on somebody activating an effect? Again, basically taking Ash Blossom's effect and turning it into a positive. Yeah, Ash Blossom, Droll, Rock, and Droll and Lockbird. You're gonna see SP Little Knight everywhere. IP Masquerena is a staple because it allows you to link summon on your opponent's turn. My main strategy with IP Masquerena is Underworld Goddess of the Closed World.
Nope.
Closed World. It's really funny because like the way I do it, it's a good going first strategy because IP Masquerena lets you link summon on your opponent's turn. So you let your opponent like set up their board on their main phase 1, and then when they got their big bad monster out, you activate IP Masquerena, and it's kind of a coin flip because you kind of have to like hope that they don't catch on when you activate it. But Underworld Goddess lets you use one of your opponent's monsters as link material. Sorry, IP Masquerena lets you use Underworld Goddess lets you use one of your opponent's monsters as link material. They made another closed world Link 2 monster that is gonna see a lot of play, and not because of its connection to Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. It's because they recently introduced an archetype called Fiendsmith, which are all light fiends, and synergize well with light fiends, and this new generic Link 2 that can link away your opponent's monsters is a generic Link 2 light fiend monster. Steelix Lad with the 15 months of tier 1 saying, yippee! Rose Dragon Slayer with 100 bits saying, all this Yu-Gi-Oh talk, the only thing I know of the series is the Forbidden Memories speedrun. Yeah. Well, Forbidden Memories came out before the card game. There were a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh video games where they tried to make Duel Monsters a thing. And just like, there were no official rules for it at the time. In Duel Links Dark Sided Dimension, Joey has a skill that lets you just straight up normal summon the Red Eyes Black Dragon with no tribute. Dang. Hi, bud. You gonna calm down finally? Do I need to wrestle you? Come here. Alright, I'm gonna open my door, and if he's still being spicy, I'm gonna close it again. Because it is getting hot in here. And unlike the song dictates, I will not take off all my clothes. Christian or Manatee? Manatee's the one who's getting spicy.
Okay.
Pop, pow, pow, pop. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Fighting on through until the battle's won. That new XYZ support that's coming out can absolutely, like, you could set up a board really easy with just one card, first and foremost. Second, there is, it's not an OTK strategy, I'd say.
Nope.
But it does it does lock your opponent out of doing anything, which is a combination of like doing the new XYZ stuff it's a combination of the XYZ stuff, Ancient Fairy Dragon, and Arcana Force cards in order to create a situation where your opponent doesn't get their turn. You could already do that with the world. Yeah, but this makes it a lot easier to do. You could do it turn 1 and very easily with this new setup. They gave an errata to Ancient Fairy Dragon and somehow it's still a problem. Yeah. Because one of the new cards they added in the XYZ support lets you add a monster with 3,000 or more attack points and normal summon it immediately. With, like, the proper tributes, like, and it gives you the proper tributes in order to summon it immediately. So you just get the world out, you get its field spell out that lets you choose the effect that just skips your opponent's turn, and then you're just good. It's nuts. Was it Lifestream Dragon or Power Tool Dragon? One of those two was problematic for a while, right? It was Power Tool, okay. Those damn twins and their dragons. I know it was just to try to include them, but it really feels like they retconned the Crimson Dragon to make Leo included. I assume we're only doing 50? Yes. We're getting up to 2150 tonight.
Nope.
I don't know. I opened up the items expecting to see Quagsire there. Either way, I was right. What do you mean Leo's dragon was there from the beginning? Was it? He had Power Tool Dragon. He obsessed over Yusei like an annoying little brother. It was only Crow's dragon that got retconned, included and retconned in. Oh, Crow's was retconned, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Because the original signers were Jack... Oh my god, I can't remember everybody's names. Jack, Yusei, Rose Dragon Girl, Ancient Fairy Dragon Girl, and Godwin's brother, whose army decapitated. Akiza and Luna, that's right. I'm remembering that right? Like Rex Godwin chopped off his brother's arm because he had a signer. He had the signer mark. Arm decapitation. Yep, right up there with throat colonoscopy. His brother Roman, that's right. Wasn't it Rex that removed his own arm so he could be a Dark Signer as well? Didn't he have an arm, though? He had a metal one, okay. Caught that drill thing with his metal arm, yeah. Who was that, like, little gremlin that was, like, Godwin's assistant that they kept using over and over again? that they really shouldn't have because, God, they were a freak. Lazar?
Nope.
Crazy clown guy, yeah. In the words of Little Karibo, what is it with Yu-Gi-Oh! And gay clowns? Oh god, he did come back in Arc 5, didn't he? Fan favorite Lazar. Arc 5 brought back a lot of people, but why Lazar? Why not, Trunchbull? What the hell was his name? Eyebrows guy from original series Yu-Gi-Oh! Who ended up in 5Ds? Trudge. Ushio, that's what it was. Trunchbull's from Matilda. The main theory I saw about Arc 5, or rather the original protagonists, were that each of like the, what is it, like God, what the hell were all the like the people that were like it's kind of spoilers, but like that they were the protagonists. And like the reason the one from the fusion dimension was like the way he was is because of like Judai's like supreme king genes and whatnot. They call him Sonic.
Nope.
They don't call him Sonic. It kind of shifted the anime for Yu-Gi-Oh! Away from Master Duel and started focusing more on Rush Duels. Hi, big guy. What's up? You doing good? I'd never seen I saw one clip from Sevens and it pissed me off that I immediately noticed that the dual discs were shaped like the number 7. How do Rush Duels work? I have no idea. They're much simpler, though. And use an entirely different style of card. Wish they'd localize Rush Duels outside of Duel Links. Wasn't Duel Links speed dueling? You could set it for rush duels instead. Oh, okay. Sorry, I heard a lot of, I could hear like a lot of fireworks going off outside, but it sounds like someone's rolling their garbage can out in the street. Favorite dual disc design, Tom? I mean, the original's always gonna hold a special place in my heart. The GX ones I thought looked really stupid because they just look like.
Nope.
Like it looks like all the personality was taken out of them. They just look very generic. Except for that one who had his dual disc shaped like a gun and it could shoot the cards out. Yeah, axles. USA's dual disc is cool because it essentially represents like what they did in order to build that D wheel using like old technology and like things that they were able to get their hands on. So an old dual disc would definitely be in there. I do like the physical ones better. The fact that like Arc 5s were just like, were basically like iPads strapped to your wrist that produce a hard light plate in front of you. Felt very impersonal. Zexel's dual disc. I haven't seen Zexel, so I don't know what they look like. The Chaos dual discs from the Orichalcos were so edgy. I like them, but my god, they were so edgy. I also love how it basically just spat on the idea that Kaiba invented the dual disc, where a child version of Raphael from like a decade ago digs up his parents' graves and finds the Chaos dual disc in there. Filler arc is a continuity nightmare. That was not a sensor. Was it? Wait, it could have been a sensor. Man.
Nope.
Z has two of like the collector's dual discs they came out with like 5 years ago. Those things are awesome. There are a couple of problems with it. For one, it doesn't have a place for the extra deck. Two, you can't get the cards into the spell or trap card, some of the spell or trap card slots without bending them. And three, the life point counter is only 4 digits. Originally, it was the bones of his brother. Oh. So when do we get real-life dual discs in Holotech? When the world becomes covered in a mist, where projecting 3D images is possible all the time. Visibility has gone down to 0, but damn, these holograms look good. In terms of filler arcs, I think the first virtual world arc between Duelist Kingdom and Battle City. It was like a mini arc. It was like 3 episodes. But that was a neat little thing. I love how Kaiba Corp is like the most advanced technological power in the world, and Kaiba basically uses it to enhance a child's card game. Could you imagine like the other greedy corporations that try to be Kaiba Corp? It's basically like an Iron Man when like the other militaries are trying to create Iron Man suits. That's how I imagine it. Like the first dual disc they make chops a guy's hand off. Or like you know the holographic projectors on the original dual disc that like shot off the side? Those just go nuts and like slice people's heads off. I just realized why Kaiba models everything after Blue Eyes. Because there were only 4 in the world and he tore up 1. So now he's gonna rub it in everybody's face that he has the only Blue Eyes White Dragons. He just loves rubbing it in everybody's face. Wait a minute. Pegasus is printing more Blue Eyes cards? No! That can't happen! Well, in the manga, Pegasus is dead, and I'm pretty sure Kaiba Corp took over Industrial Illusions. I'd love that if it's like, what cards does Wheeler use? Flood the market with them. Make them worthless. Didn't know people died in Yu-Gi-Oh! All the time. Pegasus, like, lives in the anime, because he comes back in GX. But in the manga, when Bakura takes his Millennium Eye, he just straight up kills him. Well, there was the one that was like, because like the episode with like with Loomis and Umbra where like they were gonna fall into the building. Like it, you know, in the dub, obviously it's like, oh, this we use magic to make it so that when this glass breaks, you fall into the Shadow Realm. Versus the actual Japanese where it's like you're just gonna plummet to your death inside of this building. Which is why he had the parachute when he actually fell. The dark energy discs that send you to the Shadow Realm that were actually saws. And like, that was the safer way to go about it, but arguably the Shadow Realm is worse. It's like, oh, you, like you're going to, like, what would you rather have happen? You know, your feet chopped off at the ankles, or Transported to a horror dimension where you live out your days in pain and agony in a swirling purple cloud of sadness. Sadness and death and destruction. I think I could live without my feet. Yeah, just get Star Fox legs. Melvin is Little Karibo's version of Evil Merrick. 5D showed that robot legs outspeed motorcycles. I don't think Sonic X was still airing when Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds came out, but if it was, the marketing for that would have been great, because they could have just had Sonic running alongside the D-wheel.
Nope.
Oh yeah, yummy no game. How many duels did Merrick actually win? Come to think of it. Because the puppet guy was controlling for that duel, and he lost. He psychologically tormented Mai to the point where she couldn't physically duel anymore. I'm talking about all forms of Merrick. Joey was about to win, but he fell into a coma. And he lost to Yuki. Hate to say it, but, Mai's Amazon cards had an awakening in me. Did she use any Harpy cards against Merrick? I don't remember. I remember her using some of the Amazon cards, but not a lot, but I don't remember any of the Harpy cards. Shiva, thank you for the raid. This is just the Amazons? Wow. Hey, boop. Does Harpy Lay still get support? They'll get like what, like a lot of like classic stuff. They'll get like 1 or 2 cards of support for like the new formats and our for the new formats. But other than that, nothing else. I think there's a Harpy Link monster, and that's about it. Or the Amazoness? Yeah, the Amazoness cards from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Nope.
Actually play an Amazoness deck. Nice! You just gotta play a strategy where you boost your opponent's card up to a massive amount of attack and then ram into it with Amazon as Swordmaster. Yeah, Gate Guardian got some support. There's a new fusion card for it. Sword Woman. She's the one who reverses damage, yep. I used to run a rock deck. It was like there was a structure deck, a rock structure deck that I would run. That came with two separate cards that doubled battle damage. One was Canyon, the other one was Stone Statue of the Aztecs. Stone Statue had 2,000 defense, and Canyon was a field spell, and it was, I think, and the effects were basically like any battle damage done to your opponent by this card is doubled. Or in Canyon's case, if it was done by a rock monster, which I believe stacked. That's the one with the 4,000 defense Exodia, yeah. Exod Master of the Guard. I would not call that an Exodia card by any stretch. That's like one of the first ever structure decks. That was actually a little bit later. The first ever structure deck was the dragon one and the vampire one. It was like a Red Eyes Black Dragon one, and there was a vampire one. I started on 2100 today. Yeah, Sphere Mode is funny. Sphere Mode is funny. You got the Kaijus that can do that. Lava Golem. And then, of course, there's Nibiru. But the problem with Nibiru is that if you do it at the wrong time, you just gave your opponent like a 20,000 attack point monster. Actually. Huh.
Nope.
Hear me out. Let your opponent do, like, their entire thing on turn 1. Nibiru. Play the monster in attack mode if it has more attack points. Amazon is Swordswoman. Yeah, the tribute summon counts as an effect, so it can be negated. I've done that with my Swordswoman many times and made people cry. Oh my goodness. I run United We Stand just to put it on my opponent's monster. What's the other? Like Zombie Nurse or Vampire Nurse or something like that? That one card that has like 2,200 attack points. That makes it so any battle damage is turned into a life point increase. Westford, thank you for the raid! Boop. Nurse Ridicule the Fallen One. What the hell's that? It's like a buff nurse. Muscle Medic, that's it. Like a level 4 monster with a bunch of attack points, but its effect is that it gives your opponent, is that any battle damage it would have done, oh, I can't play this one. Yeah, Drifting Soul, why not? There's Reficule, yeah. Bad reaction to Samochi is a good strat for that. The problem is that it's a trap card, so you gotta wait a turn before you can activate it.
Nope.
Among the mist, I see a stretching path reaches out so far beyond what I can see. How far would I be walking till I reach the
That's just Chris Redfield in a dress.
all the path is to be seen. I would keep thinking,
Hey, big guy.
questioning to myself, why do I have to walk this path?
Can't wait till you press nope on the shiny, the actual shiny you find. I hope not. Well, I'm gonna switch to RNG manipulation if that happens.
To this path that I take fate to accept, and my goal seems so far away.
You think we'll ever get the drunk cards that that Chumley's dad used in GX?
And what's the reason I am here today? If I recall, it was you. You wished that I would.
This is the song from the end of Xenoblade 2, yeah.
No matter how much wind will blow against me, I will keep on.
Or hot sauce if you're talking in the dub.
I will keep moving.
Those were that
Answer to
those cards were not okay.
for you. I'm tired from the constant carry on, shouting that I can't.
Because basically, like, it made Chumley's dad, like, it's like, you know what would be the best character to introduce in the... I mean, he was technically an antagonist for that episode, but you know what would be the best character introduced into the show?
Time just passed
How about a drunk, a drunk whose cards all revolve around domestic violence?
my path. I cannot find my way to the past, and it's just too late. Time has elapsed. There's only now that goes on here on out. My eyes see ahead to tell me why I'm here and what's the reason I am here today. If I recall,
Is it me or is Zane going from Cyber Dragons to Cyber Dark a massive downgrade? It was, yeah.
no matter how
Cyber Dark really didn't get good.
it's me, I
Nope.
Even with the support they got fairly recently, they aren't that good.
will keep moving on.
They did get that wicked fusion monster though.
Search for you.
Yeah, Joey's deck has a bunch of luck cards and his dad's a gambling addict. Makes sense of that one. That's hereditary. I don't know what to tell you.
When you stop and
It's a decent rogue deck in modern support.
face up to the blue above, the Jacob's ladder will come down and check me out.
Cyber Dark and Dragoon. I believe that's the one. Or Cyber Dark and Dragon, whichever one it is.
You'll be waiting at the top of the
Got like 5,000 attack points, right?
I search now,
I love Red Eye's Dark Dragoon thematically. Such a pain in the ass in the actual card game, though. There's a Twitter thread of of me and Dan the Enigma going back and forth on like an alternate universe Yu-Gi-Oh, where in the episode where Yugi and Joey duel while Joey's under mind control, Yugi like actually dies. And like the end of Battle City is Joey like finally like coming to terms with it and summoning Red Eye's Dark Dragoon.
I'll start walking from this point on.
100 bits from Stuban saying Joey's dad goes 30 grand in debt. Joey, time wasted!
I gotta search for me. I wish that I'd find myself soon. I need to find myself,
Can anyone remind me what the song is called when you have Mia in your party in Xenoblade 3? Something Kaleidoscope? Kaleidoscopic core. Thank you. There's a Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube poop card of Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, and one of the descriptions is just Red Eyes Black Dragon plus Dark Magician or Vert. That says a lot more about Predaplant Verte Anaconda than it does about Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Like, in a hypocritical way, I think Predaplant Verte Anaconda is a stupid card. I think Crystron Halkifibrax is a stupid card. I don't think Heavy Metal Foes Electromite is a stupid card because I run Pendulum. And that one got banned before Crystron and Predaplant. All cards in Cross Duel, which is now dead, had new effects. Great Moth's effect was target 2 cards. They become Cocoon of Evolution. Konami banned like 40 tuners before they banned Halkifibrax. I mean, when Halkifibrax hit the ban list, I assume a lot of those tuners were either slowly lifted or lifted all at the same time. Honestly, Electromite could probably come back to the TCG and not really affect anything. I hope so. When they brought back, I mean, like, listen, the fact that, like, the cards I play are becoming outdated means great things for them on the ban list. Because they, Servant of Endymion used to be limited, and now it's unlimited. Spellbook of Judgment is off the ban list.
Nope.
And even, like, even better for the Endymion, deck that I run, I now essentially have a 37-card deck that gives me, where the empty 3 spaces give me spell counters in exchange for giving my opponent 1,000 life points. They brought back Upstart Goblin? Oh yeah, Upstart Goblin's unlimited now. Basically, they just turned it into a 37-card deck. I find it funny how Graceful Charity is arguably more broken than Pot of Greed. Because being able to just put stuff in the graveyard at no cost is pretty broken in today's age. I never understood how Last Will's effect worked. I bet if I read it now, I'd probably be able to understand it. It got eroded pretty frequently, though. Like, watching Vrains is a little bit frustrating because it's like, like, because of how, like, baked in some Yu-Gi-Oh! Plots are, it's pretty easy to predict what'll happen, except in Vrains, where they added so many graveyard effects to the cards. Where it's like, well, he's got no cards in his hand or on the field, I guess he's done. Wait, from my graveyard. Thoughts on Heavy Storm versus Feather Duster? There are cards that benefit from being destroyed on your own field. So I can understand why Heavy Storm is banned. Cross Duel Jama King's effect is select a player they can't summon next turn. Oh my god, if that was Ojama King's normal effect.
Nope.
Feather Duster destroys all of your opponent's spell and trap cards, whereas Heavy Storm destroys all spell and trap cards on the field. Oh yeah, Giant Truenade's never going to be unbanned. Giant Trunade is arguably much worse than Heavy Storm. I know we listened to this one already, but I like it a lot. You know, we could do the solo mode. I don't want to play Master Duel like multiplayer because, like, my decks are terrible. I'll play the single player though. It's funny, like I restructured my my Ojama A to Z Armed Dragon deck in Master Duel. VW Tiger Catapult and VWXYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon, as well as Armed Dragon Catapult Cannon, are in my extra deck, but I don't have V Tiger Jet or W Wing Catapult. You know what I use instead? Fusion Tag. Way Fusion Tag works is you select a, is you target a monster on your field. You target a monster on your field, and then reveal a fusion monster in your extra deck. The monster on your field, their name becomes that fusion monster's name, but only if they're being used as a fusion material. Apparently Fusion Tag works for Contact Fusion, the OCG only, but not the TCG unless that was changed. Wait, really? How about Master Duel?
Nope.
Last one says if a monster was sent from your field to the graveyard this turn, special summon a monster with 15 or less attack points. It's completely busted with barrier statues. Oh! Its wording was really weird when it was first printed. I'm assuming special summon it from your hand. I like how like the only barrier statue that's banned is wind. That's because there are less. I mean, like, there's a lot of reasons for it, but there's also less wind cards than any other attribute in the game, not counting divine beasts. Here's been a Giga Chad and summon Arm Dragon Catapult Cannon with the Ojama support cards right here. That's how I beat the that's how I beat an Exodia deck that was doing the Max C challenge. Or rather, I took the Max C challenge against an Exodia deck and won with Arm Dragon Catapult Cannon. Last Will actually summons from the deck and not the hand. Wow. Wind was considered a terrible attribute, then they made Fluwanderees. Even then, the barrier statues don't stop Fluwanderees because they all normal summon. One of the biggest problems I have with what am I trying to say? Oh, with my Ojama deck, is that the combo starter requires you to bash your head into your opponent's cards, which is not easy to do in today's meta. The few Yu-Gi-Oh! Anything I know is that one time a guy won a game by eating one of the opponent's cards. Wow. You like any TCGs outside of Yu-Gi-Oh! I played Magic for a bit, and I vaguely know the rules to the Pokemon trading card game, but only like the first generation of it.
Nope.
Well, the combo starter is Ojama Blue, which allows you to search your deck for 2 Ojama cards, but only if it was destroyed by battle. Which combos really well into Oja match as like a going second strategy. But it's like, it's so rough. Like, Chilled plays an A to Z deck that only focuses on ABC, excuse me, ABC, and uses the Adventure Engine and Therion King Regulus as support for it. I didn't realize how good Therion King Regulus was for in Union decks. You can special summon it from your hand by equipping a machine monster in your graveyard to it. So you just like equip B Buster Drake to it from your graveyard and special summon it back to the field. And then there you go, you've got Link material now. I'm so glad they added the Pokemon TCG game for Game Boy on the NSO. Or considered magical hats with Oja Magic. Unfortunately, it's too slow. But, the Armed Dragons and the A to Z stuff all require discards. So it's, like, really easy to discard stuff from your hand. Slightly peeved that Ojama Mandala isn't a real card. Oh my god. Favorite VTuber? I've been watching a lot of VShojo lately. Did I miss fan art yet? No, not yet. His name's Tom Fox.
Nope.
Shut up, Dell. You know what? My favorite VTuber is the only VTuber whose merch I have. Haruka Karibu. We're going to 2150 tonight. You have your own merch. The only VTuber outside of myself. Plus, I don't even really have, like, well, no, I've got the plush. Wait a minute. No, I guess I don't have any Lucajin merch. Something very charming about the way Zen speaks. I don't know why, but like the delivery of like the posh TTS saying all the stuff that Zen does is really funny. I guess it's not really TTS. I'm pretty sure she's talking and then it's translating her speech into it, which is how we get nicknames like Kenya and Henry for Henya. Speech to text to text to speech. Love how deadpan Zen sounds, yeah. I also find it like there's something so like endearing how you can't hear Zen laugh, but you can definitely see when she's laughing.
Nope.
Speech to text is why one of my chat messages said Tommy and not Tom, so oof. I always fear what could be missaid. As long as Tommy doesn't catch on, I'm fine. Like if it's like said by mistake or if like people don't know that I don't like being called Tommy. Hey, Treasy, thank you for joining the stream. Jolt. You saying not to call you Thomas as well? I mean, like, it's fine if you call me Thomas. That's my, like, that's my legal name. I'm good with, like, Tom. I'm good with Thomas. I'm good with Tomilton. I'm good with Tomothy. Just don't call me Tommy. Yeah, Tomisifer. Tom is acceptable, but treading the unacceptable line, because when that GPS first came out, a lot of people were doing the stuff from that commercial where they come up to me like, Tom, we're lost. Tomulus works. Son of a bitch. I have to look up something now.
Nope. For some reason, the word, the name, the phrase, or whatever
Romulus Magnus came to mind. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna butcher this name, so I apologize. Okami Thorakjanot, thank you for the raid. I just saw a light outside. Someone just turned their porch light on. That's a thing from Star Trek. That's a Twitch. Oh, that's, yeah. Okay, that's a Twitch user. That's right. It's someone who regularly subscribes to people in my community. That's right. For some, my brain was like, is that a Yu-Gi-Oh card? Well, only a matter of time before I see if I Beetlejuice them. Okami, it's going well. Thank you for the raid.
Bingo!
Whoa! I'm gonna butcher your name, I apologize. Araylin, thank you for the 5 gifted tier 1 subs. One of them going to Be Husbando.
Bingo!
King Monty, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Tomeus. Or Tomeus. Dr. Thomas, Dr. Thomas, do 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 do. The Eye of Tomias, oh my god. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Oh, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Can I play the piano anymore? I don't see why not. Well, I couldn't before. 100% Regional J. Brian saying, can I play the piano anymore?
Nope.
I hate every monkey that I see, from chimpanzee to chimpanzee. No, you'll never make a monkey out of me. Oh my god, I was wrong. It was Earth all along. Yes, you finally made a monkey. Yes, we finally made a monkey. Yes, you finally made a monkey out of me. I love you, Dr. Zaius. Get your paws off me, you dirty ape. He can talk, he can talk, he can talk, he can talk. I can sing! Oh, I do love legitimate theater. So, what a banger of a parody that, like, if it was real, it would be nowhere near as good as, like, the 1.5-minute snippet we got of it in The Simpsons. Is this the horrors of shiny hunting? It's sad that I know most about the Planet of the Apes is from the references in that Simpsons episode. Love that Screen Crush channel made an "Oh my god, I was wrong" t-shirt. How has nobody made one of those before? That's such a great line in and of itself. I do like the fact that they parodied Rock Me Amadeus for the Dr. Zayas song. Amadeus, 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 Amadeus. Mustard Star, they give it the 27 months of tier 1.
Nope.
Oh, 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 Amadeus. Anonymous gifter gifting a tier 1 sub to Doki Bird. And a hype train has started. I'm only just now realizing, so one big thing from like, for my VTuber avatar here, is that my phone is off center. And I realized that if I just wanted to look in the correct direction that I want to, like, as like my natural pose, I could just fiddle with the settings in VTube Studio. I need to explore more of that program, because there's a lot I could do. The only thing I've really done was make a plumb bob that attaches to my model. When I did the Sim stream that one time. I need to talk to my rigger as well, because unfortunately, you notice that like when I talk, the tongue doesn't wiggle anymore. I don't know why that changed. Liminality Carp, thank you for 38 months of tier 1. Loveland Dragon, thank you for the 400 bits. Well, what on this face, the tongue should wiggle when I talk, but it doesn't anymore, and I don't know what caused that. Does that have physics? Is it wiggling when I look back and forth like this? It doesn't look like it. Could be mic detection for the tug wiggle. I couldn't figure it out. Found the shirt I was telling you about. Where can I post the link? Post it in... Post it in the images page on my Discord. This is Battle Revolution music, yes. Can you zoom in on your VTuber's face if you're Liz, if you were angry at chat? Oh, I thought they just did an "oh wait, I was wrong" shirt, not the full thing of "oh wait, I was wrong, it was Earth all along."
Nope.
That's still a good shirt. See if I can get it on screen here. Okay, kind of. There it is. Oh, and now I gotta... Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one, too. I've got to adjust again. God, this game has such a great soundtrack. Well, I guess now I can do this. You really thought that was okay? Whoops. Went into a building. Oh no, I just opened a door. Talk to the guy, damn it. Thank you all for donating for the hype train. I appreciate that. Was that the same composer that did Colosseum? I don't know how a lot of the general public would feel about this, but like I would like if they had, if they did like the Pokemon RPG games, like as they were, and then as like a separate release, make a battle simulator where they just like go all in on making it look like gorgeous. Had this idea as a revival of Pokemon Stadium. Yeah, because like not for nothing on the RPGs, but imagine if they took like
Nope.
the like I guess like the resources or like man, the problem is I still like the adventure. But like honestly, if they were to like make one generation of Pokemon be just the battle simulator, and instead of like, you know, making the environment and like you know, I still like the RPG aspect and the characters and the story and the wandering around, but if they were to make that into like just a battle simulator, like for one generation, I would be okay with that. Like if they were to put all their effort into making the Pokemon like look and feel, like all the Pokemon, like everything about it look and feel good, you know? Here's hoping the next mainline Pokemon game they put out, they give themselves time for. Because I don't think it's that they can't, like, program or optimize. I think it's that they weren't given enough time to optimize. I would die if they made a Poke Monster Rancher game. It is the same composer, okay. I would be so happy if they made a Poke Monster Rancher game. Would it have fusion? It wouldn't be a Monster Rancher game if it didn't. So I would hope it would have fusion. So Pokemon Infinite Fusion, except well, the thing is, it would have to be like within the realm of possibility of like a 3D game and the time constraints that don't come from making like a fan project. So, and like the budget for it. So it would definitely be like a very limited pool of Pokemon. If they gave me Mochi Quagsire, I'd be very happy, though. The one thing I'd be able to, I guess, there's a lot of people willing to give up about like, the Pokemon aspect of it.
Nope.
Just to make the Monster Rancher aspect of it work better. For example, I'd be okay if the Pokemon didn't evolve. Hope you have a great day. Don't get to watch live often, but I'm in China visiting my in-laws, so I get to enjoy live Tom. Well, thank you for being here. I'm gonna butcher your name. I apologize. Corleosi? Well, I'd also like it if they included... Ooh, you know what would be interesting?
Bingo!
Anonymous, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Corleosi. It would be interesting if they made it so that the, like if it was a I guess it would be a limitation. Basically, like the biggest problem with it is like how much is, like, would the Pokemon Company be willing to, like, how much slack would the Pokemon Company be willing to give, exactly? Because if fusion was a thing, then it might be limited to, like, the Pokemon being able to fuse with Monster Rancher monsters as opposed to the Pokemon being able to fuse with each other. One thing that I'm really curious about, but would probably end up being, like, a nightmare to get information about, would be the dev cycle of Cadence of Hyrule. Plus, like, you know, there might still be, like, an active NDA, so I don't want to, like, ask people that were involved about it.
Bingo!
Melon Cream Soda with the 11 months of Tier 1 saying, Happy America Day, Tom! Hi, chat! Hello. Hey, Gamekind! We had a customization edited in Sparking Zero. What if we had the option to animate move animation cutscenes ourselves? We once had the ball capsules. Well, what was it? What's the name of the fighting game? There was like a fighting game for the PlayStation where you could just like animate the moves yourself. Fight Maker, yeah. It's not a great fighting game, but like, and like, you probably should know a bit about animation before you jump into it. But it's possible. What's playing next? Sure, why not? Courtyard Colosseum. That's actually a thing, yes. And it takes up a ton of memory on a PS2 memory card. Because it's saving animation data to something that wasn't supposed to have animation data. Have there been incidents where I'm thinking about games where like the fan community is pretty much like the entire support of it. Have like the copyright owners of Toho ever had to step in on stuff that they were like, whoa, wait a minute.
Nope.
Zune, as far as I know, has never stepped in on that. Wow. Are there any console Toho games? When I think of Toho, I think of PC. Plenty, wow. We're doing 2150 tonight. No mainline, but plenty of spin-offs. Okay. I don't know how much better it's gotten, but I miss the days of the WWE 2K games where, like, the character creator was absolutely nonsense wild and you could make these horrific Cronenberg abominations as wrestlers. They toned down on it a lot in, like, the 2010s, like the late 2010s. I don't know if it's gotten any better since then. Being able to make a guy that was essentially a stick figure version of, like, The Undertaker or something was like, always funny. I remember, like, the Achievement Hunter ones where, like, everybody would make the different characters. Like, the fireworks started in your area? Oh, yeah. Like, they did all they could with that one. Like, the one that Gavin made that was supposed to be a creeper, but it ended up being, like, this weird thing with, like, an elongated chest. When I say elongated, I mean, like, on the... Let's see... On the, let's call it the Y-axis. The Core Pirate, Mr. Diddles. Not a tall torso. No. Front to back.
Nope.
10 left for the night. Then we move on to a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I want to show off decks. Fog Beasts. Then the birth of... Well, wasn't Remy Tim a thing before? Because, like, Jeremy always had those... Like, I think Jeremy had the Remy mobiles before he made Remy Tim in WWE. Pretty sure Remy Tim spawned from there, and it went from there. I always thought it started as a GTA thing. Last time I messaged Jeremy, I said, "Dude, 1 week till the Final Fantasy V 4 job fiesta," and he responded, "Who gave you this number?" Oh, the Monado mobile from Nuts and Bolts! I should play that game again. That's a fun game. I should play it in the capacity that they intended for you to play it. Because you can play that game horrifically wrong. There's an exploit that lets you, like, just grab, parts that you're supposed to get later very early on. So you can get, like, the high-powered stuff incredibly early and, like, just blaze through the early parts of the game.
Bingo!
Oh, Mary with the 95 months of tier 1 saying, happy 4th of July, Tom. Also, can you pet Manatee and Christian for me, please, and thank you. I think Christian is in his mom's room sleeping. Manatee is right there, though. He's staring at me. The discovery and abuse of Instant Up. Oh, yeah!
Nope.
Having 2 sets of wings That was fun. It was 2 sets of wings. One that was always deployed, the other that was foldable. And the foldable ones were facing the other direction. So when I would like get going up to speed, if I opened the wings that were facing the other direction, it would just catapult me upwards at an incredibly fast speed. Hello, Mr. Sim Pikmin. Wait, real life or what game? That was in, that was for Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. I don't remember what other cards I made. Oh, there was Fisty. That inspired the Fist emote, which is now like a fighting type gym badge. Is Tom Fist still? I don't remember if Tom Fist is still an emote. We've had Tom Fist for a while. It's evolved a little bit. There it is. There's Tom Fist. That emote was made because of Fisty. God damn it. Ah! Oh no. I just combined that with something in this game. Failed clone of Misty with giant hands. Fisty. Jabroni Mike's got Moisty, I've got Fisty. This is my cousin who runs the fighting type gym, Fisty. Oh no. Keep yourself safe, chat and streamer. Thank you. My dogs are actually very calm in fireworks, fortunately. I lucked out. Oh no. Did we just spawn a new character? Did we just see the creation of one of my trademark horrific characters? The fighting type gym leader cousin of Misty who has giant fists or giant hands named Fisty. Time to add Fisty to the wiki. Play Dragon Quest? I played... Oh man, a long time ago I played one of the Dragon Quest games for the Game Boy. Which I think was one where you got the monsters as party members.
Nope.
Petition for Fisty to be the next protagonist name? Oh my god. Give her orange hair, a side ponytail, and use mostly fighting type Pokemon. Ace Pokemon is hairy mama. I knew what you meant. And this is our friend, Zigx here on YouTube. This is our friend who writes down all of our shenanigans, Listy. Unfortunately, our aunt has carpal tunnel, Wristy. Oh, meanwhile, my slut of a cousin Kisty. Oh no. Oh no! We have one that's a whooper for some reason? Thisty? Oh my god. No, the adopted one is Christy. Oh yeah, the one in my head, Arachnoid Cysty. There's the one that never elaborates, Gisty.
Nope.
Oh, man. We've done it. We've created Misty's family. It turns out her triplet sisters are the outliers. Oh, don't forget the spicy one, Zisty. This is my cousin with a UTI, Pisty. Man, there's one that's like really... That's like... it's super lewd, but it doesn't quite work because of the arrangement of the letters. Here's the promiscuous one, Clisty. The one that kept her birth name Kasumi. Oh my god. How did we not come up with Twisty? Oh my god. That's Misty with stretching powers. Twisty. How did this happen? Where did it all go so wrong? Hi, bud. You okay? Have a kiss? Thank you for kiss. There you go, Mary. I gave him his pets. What does the title mean, now independent? It's July 4th.
Nope.
I feel like the limiter has to be ISTY for the names. Which, man, Moisty just fits right into that, doesn't it? If they go like ham on the customization for the protagonist in the next Pokemon game, here's what we're gonna do: red hair, side ponytail, boxing gloves, fisty. One of my favorite things about Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is the fact that there's like the generic partners, like the non-Yu-Gi-Oh! Card specific partners that are like a race car, a soccer ball, roller skates. I love those.
Nope.
Yeah, a dartboard. When is Legends EA supposed to come out? 2025. That's all the information we have. Meanwhile, the family reunion is happening, and Misty's just like 1,000-yard stare, sweating, and just like, why is my family like this? Like, the genre and instruments used are like vastly different than Xenoblade 1's. Yeah, the Xenoblade 1's. But like, the theme for Gormod is like, it's equivalent to Gower Plain for me. Which makes sense, because it's like Gormod is very similar to Gower Plain. The first area you go to after the beginning area, wide open grassy plain. Or sorry, Bionis Knee. I argue Bionis Knee is part of Gower Plain. The pirate sibling Hoisty. Oh my god. Oh, I should play the Xenoblade 2 medley from Smash Ultimate, because that goes into like you know what my favorite Titan was, or rather like my favorite area. It was, oh, why can't I remember the name of it? The place with the Saffronia trees.
Nope.
Or it was basically like night the entire time. Uriah, yes, I loved Uriah. I'm gonna pull that up now. Hey, my hat! No, wait! My hat! My hat! There we go. Arai had the unique weather pattern that was falling blossoms, was really pretty to explore. Yeah! My favorite Xenoblade game? I think... one has the best story, 3 has the best gameplay, 2 has the best assets. How did I know that was his response for Xenoblade 2? What was like the Southern Belle Ice blade you can get from that with like the massive Honk Donka Bonkaros?
Nope.
Did I hit it twice? Dahlia, yeah. Was she a bunny girl? Did I hit the button, the nope button twice? Oh, I'm not sure if we jumped from 2145 to 2147. I did not. Are you sure? Just once? Okay. Heard it once? Okay. Uh-oh.
Nope, 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 nope.
Oh god, it's going nuts! We're going further beyond! It's going nuts. Got a jingle jangle problem here. Santa's going nuts! My favorite blade, design-wise, unfortunately has, like... I just couldn't get behind, like, her voice and personality. Parun, I think, is one of the best designed blades in that game. The Goth Blade, the one that's like the puppet strings one with the gun. I don't remember her name, but I know who you're talking about. She had big Tharja vibes. I liked her. Zenobia was fun. The other Goth Blade, which I think used a spear. I know who you're talking about. Azami was the puppet one. I can't remember what the other one was. Who honestly had like the goth look, but was very like, I don't know. She seemed more like Valley Girl to me. Veil, that's right.
Nope.
And if you were very, 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 very lucky, you could unlock a Xenosaga reference as a blade. Oh yeah, Telos. No one else, just Telos. It still bothers me that neither the American dub of Xenosaga or the British dub of Xenoblade pronounce her name as Cosmos. In Xenosaga, it's Cosmos, and in Xenoblade, it's Cosmos. Telos has just beat the game. She has a 90% from being from your next core crystal. Theory and Praxis really did have a good subplot. The fact that they were one of the few blades that had that were paired together. She is a very low % chance, yes. Even with all the possible boosts you can get from using a legendary core crystal, and the what is it? Having the light and dark ideal be the highest stat that that whoever is unlocking her has, it's nuts. Cosmos is a base 1 in 1,000, yeah. Next cameo, she'll be Cosmos. I mean, they did more or less canonize Xenosaga being part of the Xenoblade universe.
Nope.
They might retcon it to make it fit. I have all 3 Xenosaga games. I should give them a shot. Although I heard 3 isn't great. Because they were rushed. Two is the bad one. 1 is the best and 3 is pretty good. Okay. Well, screw it. Kaleidoscope Core again. Was the one Ice played who just sucked because he never had any field skills outside of his quest? Was it Godfrey? Last one of the night?
Nope.
Nope. Well, there's your answer for those of y'all that bet your monies. Please outcome. No complete. That's it. Gonna be it for the shiny hunting bet. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is where the stream ends. If you're watching this as a YouTube VOD, this is where the VOD ends. However, I'm gonna continue on playing probably like a half hour or so of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So those of you watching live right now, stick around because, you know, little bonus.